good morning, and wake up, wake up, wake up. This is your boy, Vincent E. Gray with Be Invincible. I have your morning motivational snackable on today. Now, you may be wondering, what are motivational snackables? They're words of wisdom to help you win in life, right? And today, I'm telling you, this one is my favorite of all time, and I'm coming with the hand. You all know this, the Gap Band hand. Back in '84, they came out with the song "Oops Upside Your Head." Say "Oops Upside Your Head." I'm telling you, I have a snackable today, not a snackable, but a smackable today. That's going to give you some information that's going to change the trajectory of your life. All right, but before we get ready to leapfrog into your lesson, I need you to go get your school supplies, go get your pen, go get your notebook, and for my digital techno students, I want you to open up your note apps. It came free with your iPhone or your Android, but it didn't come free with no flip phone. All right, I want you to take some notes. So this is the question for the year, and this is the question I ask myself every day before I leave the house, and that is, what if the next thing you say builds the next thing you live? What would you say? Ooh, that's a smackable. Ooh, let me say it a different way. What if the next thing you say become the next thing you live? What would you say? Ooh, right. Because what I'm trying to tell you is the words that you live by create the world that you live in. I keep saying it. If you want to change your world, you have to change your words. And I want to teach you a word today. And please, I'm not trying to insult your intelligence. I want to teach you a powerful word. It's one of my favorite words. It's one of my favorite words. What? This is right. It's a big word too. And I learned this word from Tom and Jerry. That was a cartoon back in the day. Tom and Jerry, right? I learned it on a cartoon. I learned it at a magic show, and I also learned it on the game show. Can I tell you what the word is? It's called abracadabra. Abracadabra. I'm not trying to be funny, but I'm telling you, when you study the origin of the word abracadabra, it's a Hebrew word, and the word abracadabra means I speak as I create. I create as I speak. I speak as I create. I create as I speak. When I speak, I'm creating something. Ooh, that's what abracadabra means. And abracadabra is not a trick, it's a truth. And I remember I was speaking. See, what you speak, you create. I was speaking some things over my life that was not good. I remember I used to say, I'm not good at reading. Right, Vince, you're not good at reading because you don't read. You try when you should be training. Ooh, you might want to write that down. Don't try, train. And so I had this lady by the name of Carol Dweck. She called a fixed mindset. And a fixed mindset is a belief system that your talent, your ability, and your intelligence is unchangeable. And I thought that I couldn't change. But then I started doing something different. I started speaking these affirmations over my life. And these was the affirmations that I want to gift you that you can use. I will say, and I still say this every day before I walk out the house. Even before I do the snackable, I say this. I say, I am whole, I am worthy, I am valuable, and I am becoming the man I have never met before. I'm going to say it again. I am whole. I am worthy. My history does not define my destiny. And I am becoming the man I have never met before. I'm going to say it again. I am whole. I am worthy. My history does not define my destiny. And I am becoming the man I have never met before. What am I doing? I'm creating my world with my words. I want to ask you a question. What world are you creating with your words? Because this is the real question that I want to ask you. If the younger version of yourself had to grow up in the world that you was using with your words, would they feel valued, seen, and heard? Ooh, I'm going to say that again because I'm going to say it slow. If the younger version of you had to grow up in the world that you were creating with your words, would they feel valued? Would they feel secure? Would they feel heard? Would they be able to dream big? Only you can answer that question. That's all I have for you on today. My name is Vincent E. Gray with Be Invincible. As always, never let what your eyes see determine what your heart believes. Don't enjoy your day. Make sure that your day enjoy you. Now go be successful.